So for this next little section, they want us to add some validation rules to our fields. And we can do that down in the field properties. However, they would like you to do it over in Datasheet View. So we will go ahead and click on the View button, and you can kind of see what the fields look like. And for dependents, they want us to select that field. And under Table Tools, we are going to have to go into Fields. And then they want us to click the Validation button. That is the button way over here. And we'll click that, and we want to add a field validation rule. And the rule is, apparently the employee cannot have more than 6 kids. So we're going to say less than 6. Okay, so basically they're going to get coverage for 5. Don't know what happens if they have more than 5 kids, but not our worry. We're going to go ahead and click OK. And we've added now a rule so that for dependents, they can't key in a number that is larger than 5. Now, if you have a rule like this, you do need to display a message if they miskey or key in an invalid number. So we're going to go back into validation, and we're going to choose field validation message, because if you ever specify an error condition, you do need to have a message display. So the message that we're going to have display is enter a number less than 6. And we're going to click OK. So now, if they were to enter a dependent larger than 6, it would not let them, and it would display a user-friendly message telling them what number they could enter or what numbers were valid. Now we're going to go over to Design View, and we'll select Dependents so you can see where that information went in here. So you can see the validation rule went into that line, and the validation text is right below it. Now in this view, we're going to do a validation rule and some text for life insurance. So we're going to choose life insurance, and down in the validation rule row, we're going to key in less than or equal to 200,000. Now when you key in these rules, you cannot put commas and you cannot put dollar signs. You just have to put the digits. Now below the rule, we're going to click because we need to enter the text. And the text is enter a value that is less than or equal to. And now we can put in the dollars and the commas because this text is the message that the user sees. So we got the rule that Access uses, and you cannot have the dollars or commas in the rule. Now we've got the text that displays to the user, and you can format the number there. So at this point, we have the 2 fields with the rules, so we're going to go ahead and save. And then we're going to go over to Datasheet View and actually enter a record. So we're going to click on the View button, and we're going to enter benefits for employee 1003. So we key in the employee ID, and then we come to pension plan, and yes is correct. So we're going to tab to dental. This should also be yes, so we're going to press the space bar, and then we're going to tab to health plan. Health plan should be yes, so that one is fine. And then for dependents, we're going to key in 2. And then we're going to tab over to life insurance. And we're going to try keying in 210,000, but we're going to have an error. So I'm going to key this in, press tab. And this is what the error window looks like. So I'm going to click OK. And it's not going to let me enter 210. So I'm going to have to change this to 200,000. And then I can press enter and it will accept it. So at this point I'm going to best fit these even though the book doesn't say to. And then we will save our changes and we will close out of the benefit table.